Bang, bang, Southern Fried Gang. And good evening to you and you and you and you and you, everybody out there who may catch a listen. It is the Southern Fried Gentleman of Southern Fried Sports. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you very, 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 very something very, very, very serious. Words are hard. We all know that. But I got to tell you guys, can we stop beating the dead horse? Please. Okay? We all get it. NFL, it rules all. Even in the off season, there is no off season for the NFL. So yes, you can go get your NFL free agency talk wherever you want to get it. But tonight, that's not what we're going to do here on Southern Fried Sports. We have much more important topics that we're going to talk about and we're going to discuss. We're going to show some creativity. I have a message for Kim Mulkey. I have to defend someone. We got a little golf talk. And I got a very important story that I'm going to share with you guys this evening. It's been 5 years to the day. There's an anniversary today. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I have another important anniversary coming up soon. So we're going to get real. It's time for the creative sports talk. And we can tie it in however you guys want to tie it in. But again, it's me, JD. Shout out GreenvilleSportsMedia.com, Arden's Burger and Grill, Beef and Rib, Hyundai of Anderson. Thank goodness for football. That podcast. Shout out to, though, let me start here. Let's start out right here. My experience this weekend from the SoCon basketball tournament. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Y'all, I've had enough basketball to last me a lifetime in 2 days. It was fantastic. Excuse me. It was amazing. It was phenomenal. You cannot tell me that this conference does not deserve 2 bids into the NCAA tournament. You can't tell me that. I watched them play, okay, with my own eyes. It was a fantastic day. We had Mercer and Chattanooga and Greensboro and Stanford and Mercer and Furman and Wofford. We saw everything you can imagine, from dunks to three-pointers to fadeaways to crisscross applesauce. Get out my face. I'm going to bust this shot in your face. Family show, eyes up here. Don't promo that. But these guys, they went at it. All of them. It's a shame any of them had to lose, honestly. And if you guys can imagine this, there was one lady who had a job, and her only job was to control the elevator for the media. Yeah, I might be an idiot, but I promise you I can work that elevator. And this poor lady had to sit in there literally all day on Saturday. And my message for Kim Mulkey will tie into this here in just a bit. Y'all stick with me. I'm going to tie it all together. But this poor lady, she had to sit in an elevator, y'all. And I promise you, 3x3, maybe, if we're lucky. Probably, we're talking yards. So I would honestly give it like 2x2. 6 feet. 6x6 feet. And this one poor lady had to sit in the confines of this elevator for that entire time. Is that not ridiculous to anyone? Could you do that job? I couldn't. I know for a fact I couldn't do it. And that all ties into what I'm going to say about Kim Mulkey, like I said, here in just a moment. So the SoCon tournament, though, man, we were fed well. We had fantastic parking. All of the people were so nice. We gained subscribers. We gained views. We did everything we needed to do. It was fantastic. There's even articles up, like I said, on GreenvilleSportsMedia.com. Furman Joust. Hit them up. Check them out. You can go step by step with me through the game, through my eyeballs. What I'm seeing, what I'm watching while I'm there at the court. And man, we had the time change this weekend. We had the long day Saturday. We had another game on Sunday, 2 games on Sunday. Mark and myself, we had a great time. We covered it all. And here's my issue with Kim Mulkey. All right, y'all ready for this one? Y'all gear up. I need more people watching. So if y'all are out there, share it out to a friend, hit subscribe, like Mark says here. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's a Wednesday. People aren't used to having me on a Wednesday. But we call it Wednesday for a reason. Because I'm going to win the day. Whatever day it is. We'll win it. We'll do what we got to do. Trust me, before it's over with, there will be several clips and audio off of this show coming up. Because like I said, I'm the Southern Fried Gentleman for a reason. And we all know that people get cooked on this show. And so if you guys will give me the great pleasure of battering and frying Kim Mulkey real quick. Kim Mulkey, she decided to call out Lulu Kesson, who covers Gamecock sports for the Greenville News here in the upstate. I've listened to her several times. She has gone viral, all because she's in this media room and she was enjoying some cheese sticks while Kim Mulkey was doing her press conference. And now that's why I said I'm going to tie all of this in. So in the media room, y'all, there's tables where you can go sit and eat. Mark and I, we just sat there and we just ate at them this weekend. You can go sit at these tables and you can eat. You can do whatever you want. Get your computer out. You can watch the game. All of that stuff. And it's all right there in the media room. However, there's a whole other part of the room that is set up for the coaches and players to do press conferences with the media. And so Miss Lulu Kesson is over to the side where it's perfectly okay to be eating, was having a cheese stick. And Kim Mulkey said, I'm sorry, are we doing an interview or are we eating cheese sticks? The whole moment has gone viral now. Lulu has even had to defend herself and post a picture of where she was sitting and eating to defend herself. And so my message to Kim Mulkey is this. Leave me and my cheese sticks out of this. Okay? I'm not sitting over there in the press conference to ask you a question. I couldn't care less what you had to say. or she had someone else over there taking care of it, which I'm sure Lulu did. She's a professional. So I'm sure someone was over there for the Greenville News taking care of that interview. Or here's an idea. We all spent 12 hours at the stadium, Miss Kim, which is also my mother's name. Shout out, Mom. But we all sat there for 12 hours, Miss Kim. I'm not allowed to go have a cheese stick real quick. You can sit there, you could talk with your flowery blouse, your big old pants, and all your loud clothes. But leave me and my cheese stick out of this, okay? Kim, please. Me and my cheese stick, we wasn't doing nothing to you. We wasn't doing a thing to you. Go have your press conference, okay? I've been here for 8 hours. We sat over here for 2 hours waiting on them to bring some more food. Right, Mark? Right, Mark? I mean, we was hungry. So, Kim, get out of here, man. Go eat you a granola bar, get you a Snickers. Whatever. I don't care. But leave me and my cheese stick out of it, okay? And leave Lulu out of it as well. Golly. That might be a viral moment on my Twitter. The Rob Brown Show, he's already reposted it. He reposted it. So it might, Lulu's moment might turn into my viral moment. But all I got to say is, Kim, you don't know what these media people have done. You don't know where they came from. And even Vic Schaefer from Texas, he mentioned he had 3 students who were all reporters for the school. He told them to add him to their resume because they drove 16 hours to come and watch Texas play in Greenville to lose to the Gamecocks women's basketball team. But that's dedication. That's commitment. Driving 16 hours. So you know what, Kim? Next time, like I said, leave me and my cheese stick out of this. And leave Lulu and her cheese stick out of this. You must have lost your mind, Kim Mulkey. Good gravy. How about worry about winning, Kim? Don't worry about me and my cheese stick. Worry about winning. Into college basketball some more. Let's transition over to the men's side for a moment. Can anyone make it make sense why it seems okay for Cal and Stanford to play a game in Charlotte, North Carolina for their conference tournament? Could they not have just had maybe a play-in game in California? And then the winner of that game travels across the country? Would that not seem more economically beneficial, if you will? Why does it make sense for both of those fan bases? And college football fans, y'all asked for this. Y'all asked for this with the NIL and the conference realignment. Well, I don't know if the fans asked for it, but that's what they're getting. Maybe it was the NCAA. Maybe it was the federal government. Who knows? Maybe it was the SEC and the Big Ten getting too money hungry. But when you see a game like Cal and Stanford have very, very few fans in the stands, it screams to what Vic Schaefer said about Texas people traveling to South Carolina, 16 hours. Can you imagine what that drive would have been from California to Charlotte? It would have been an hour longer because we all know that Greenville is an hour, hour and a half from Charlotte. Charlotte more east. So we all know that would have been a long ride for anybody in California. I mean, I ain't doing it. Nope. Forget about it. Not happening. I am not going to drive that far. Period. End of discussion. And so with all of that said, y'all stay away from my cheese sticks. Y'all shout out GreenvilleSportsMedia.com, FurmanJoust.com. I have 2 more topics we're going to dive into here in just a moment. We're going to reset. We'll be right back. Bang, bang. All right, we're back. Let's get this episode over with. It's going to be a quick one this evening. I do have 2 very important things to share, though. The first of which is, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about some golf. And were y'all aware, in order to get Masters tickets, you have to put your name in for a lottery? That seems you got to put your name in for a lottery. Like, y'all just can't charge me a little bit more? Like, I can't just pay for the tickets outright? Not unless you know somebody. So there's the story, though, of this dad. And this dad, he put himself in for 1 Masters ticket. And the reason he did so is so he would not have to choose one of his children to take with him. And so I beg the question to all of you parents out there, who is your favorite child? Do you have one? I know you all sit there and look me in the face and say, no, we love them all the same. But there's been one who maybe behaved better, or there's been one who maybe didn't cause you so many headaches, or maybe there was just one who seemed to gain a little favor one way or another. And so how would you determine, though, which child you would take with you to the Masters? But this guy, he had it figured out. He only put in for 1 ticket. And so when everybody asked him, who are you going to take? He said, myself, me, myself, and I. I ain't taking none of y'all, because I only got 1 ticket. Night, night. I'm going to the Masters. And guess what? Y'all can't call me neither. Can't blow my phone up. Can't do it because I can't have my phone in Augusta. This dude had it figured out. Congratulations to him. And then final story for the evening. What we did not have figured out 5 years ago today was the coronavirus. 5 years ago today, the government, essential employees, all of that stuff happened and everything shut down. However, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about my little boy, Trip, who just recently started playing baseball. Doing a heck of a job so far. So proud. So proud. And no, he's not my favorite. I love my children equally. But this kid, though, we went through a whirlwind of a few weeks with him. He was supposed to be born in March of 2020. He was actually born February 16th of 2020, which was 6 weeks early. He was born on Daytona Day. And as you guys know, I'm a NASCAR fan. We had a few hospital visits leading up to him actually being born. They had to stop my wife's labor. They said they wouldn't stop it again. And so we had this whole ordeal, though. The whole week leading up to him being born, 6 weeks early. And then the last 3 days that we're with him in the NICU, they're starting to screen us for the temperature, your body vitals. And thankfully, at that point, we were getting out of there. And then the whole world shut down. And so here we are with this beautiful baby boy, Trip Wyatt. And the whole world shuts down. Unless you worked at Chick-fil-A and you got deemed an essential employee like I did. I'll never understand how Chick-fil-A got deemed as essential. But we did, no less. But yeah, 5 years ago today, the March Madness tournament was shut down. The NBA went into a bubble. Clemson was pulled off the court halftime, or in warm-ups, actually. Excuse me. They were pulled off the court during warm-ups. And so I will always remember COVID because that's when my firstborn was born. And that kind of ties up the whole episode in a nice little bow. Make sure to enjoy the moment you can. Okay? Whether it be your mozzarella sticks at a press conference when Kim Mulkey is talking, or whether you're me going to the SoCon tournament this weekend, or if you're just spending time with your children, your loved ones, whomever it may be. Always enjoy the little moments because you never know when you won't have them again. I greatly appreciate Mark, my dad, any of you that listen, follow, subscribe, Greenville Sports Media. I love fast cars. Just take a minute, though, y'all. Next time you want to get angry, next time you want to get mad, or if you're a radio host or a talk show host, next time you want to resort to talking about only the NFL, you can be more creative. There's always something real to talk about, in my opinion. And so that's what I'm here to do. Unite the fans. So, for all of the fans out there, y'all be blessed, not stressed. We'll see y'all soon. Just be kind to one another. That's all I ask. And to like, follow, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all again soon for JD and Greenville Sports Media. It's a Wednesday, so go win your day. Don't matter if it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just go win the day. Good night.